Alright, so this is the second time I've tried to do this. The first video I recorded, it was chaos. I had so many problems. I had sticky keys activate. I suffocated in a tree. I had another tree push me out of the world. I couldn't figure out what button to press. I kept opening, closing, and going through all sorts of different menus. It was the definition of a catastrophe. Half of it didn't even record. Oh no, that's correction. It recorded. It did not save properly, so I wasn't able to use any of it to begin with. It was a wreck. I spawned in, said a few words, and pandemonium ensued. So I'm gonna try this again. So anyway, obviously this is the first video in a very long time. So, anyway, I had an issue a few months ago when I first stopped uploading videos, where my computers both failed at the same time somehow. So obviously I've got this one fixed, so I'm using this. And so it's been a long time, and this is something I've been wanting to do for a while now, which is a mod on Minecraft called Sky Factory. What it does is it starts you with a tree. At the bottom of this is a piece of dirt, and that's all you have. This is my world. I literally have to build the entire world myself. And, well, that's the point of this. And it's something I've been wanting to do for a while. So, like I said, this is the first video in a few months. Well, the first legitimate game video in a few months. And, I'm not sure how long I'm going to be doing Skycraft, but I wanted to do Skycraft because vanilla Minecraft it's okay, but Skycraft has this this achievement book, which it kind of outlines what Skycraft is, about Skycraft, credits for Skycraft, whoever wrote the code, things like that. And it says it has these achievements, they call it. So I'll be using this book until I finish it, at least, to give me a sense of direction of what I need to do. And of course we start at the Wood Age. We start at the very beginning, and because, well, we have nothing else. This is now the third time I've had to restart this world. The first time I did it, it was pure chaos. I couldn't do anything. I fucked it up. The tree was gone. I had a dirt block and nothing to go off of. No saplings or anything. The second time, half of my footage, or the second half of the recorded footage, was the sounds of me working in Minecraft. Was me breaking down a tree in Minecraft. But all you could see was me just staring at the video settings of Minecraft. So third time's the charm. I'm hoping to God it doesn't end up the same way again. For the love of God. Okay. Move these books to the side. Alright, now then, since this is the third time I've done this, I don't really want to explain it again. So I'm not going to. What I'll do is I'll use the previous footage I have, and I'll just edit the beginning, which is my original explanation of what I've done here. So you'll see that before you see this. If I've done it right. Might have to do that 3 times too. All I can do is just panic and cringe at how bad I am. That's like the 4th time I've gotten that damn achievement. I already have a second. Interesting. Alright. No. I don't have any more wood to make an axe with. But I'm not too sure if I need to bother making an axe. Apple. Apples! Why am I playing in a window? Because I'm an idiot. Alright, the beginning of this game is apparently a lot of just fucking trees to life. So you know what? I might not record me doing all of that. I might, what I might do is do a lot of basic things, gathering wood, making dirt, things like that, off recording. Please don't be a big tree. Okay, so what I might do is I might do things like that off of a recording, and I'll do basic things like that on my own. But when it comes to building things, and making advancements in the world, as in i.e. building something, that is what I'll make sure I record the most of. So when it comes to things like this, I'm not gonna bother recording all of it, because that would be painful for both you and me. Mostly you, since you guys have to watch it. So what I'll do is I'm gonna call this one right here. I'm gonna do it like that, and yeah. Oh, this one's gonna take some editing. I'll figure out how I'll put it together myself. But this might be the first or second video I do. So anyway, this is my comeback after quite a few months of not being able to upload anything. Alright, so I've made a couple of barrels. You can see I have plenty of wood. I've done I don't know how many trees now. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and get one more ready. Also, let's put my wood down here. Let's square this off, shall we? That was just bugging me. What we do in barrels is, if we put it down, I can't put any more in it, so I guess that's full. That is going to turn into dirt, so that we can do more than one tree at a time. Yay. Alright. And then we can come over here and teabag a tree to life again. But this is where we're finally getting somewhere. We're making dirt. Doesn't sound like much, but in a world where you only start with this, making dirt is a hell of a step. Speaking of making dirt, I do now have 2 silkworms. So this next tree, depending on the size of the tree at least, I might put a silkworm in it and get string. Now, with string, we make a sieve mesh filter basically, and we put the dirt through it, and we can get stones to make cobblestone, from which we get all sorts of things from it. But we can make a hammer, and we can turn cobblestone into sand, I think. Sand into dust. No, there's a whole step to it. As long as we have a hammer, that is. So I put a silkworm in there. It'll create string, and it'll infect, they say. Infect, I don't know if they say it that way. But it'll make all these other ones into string. I just have to tell you what I'll do. Is I'll kind of section it off so that only half of the trees turn into string. Because at this point in time, I don't need that much string. There. Out of that whole thing, I got one sapling. Wow. Alright. Nope, 2 saplings. Why is it not picking it up? It's standing right on top. What is going on? I don't know what the fuck's happening. It doesn't look like it's making any more string out of these other blocks. And this sapling is still just falling out of nothing here. I don't know how long it takes. Oh, look, I think that one's now infected. That one's now infected. Alright. What we can do, actually, is I'm now making dirt by composting saplings in an oak barrel. I've now done that. Or I'm now doing that. And I have infested half a tree with a silkworm to get string. I'll have this one next. Just here in a second. Theoretically. That's not theoretically. It's absolutely possible. What the hell? Dirt! More dirt! Now we can grow more than one tree at a time. It is a fantastic day. Let's put this over here. Along with extending its platform so that any trees grown on this block don't drop anything off the edge. I should do. It's still kind of bugging me that one sapling is still falling like that. And another thing that bugs me is how long it takes to grow these trees doing this. Come on, grow faster for me. Painstakingly annoying work doing this. I don't understand why it takes so long. It should not take this long. Come on! Thank you. Where am I? In the tree. Let's go ahead and break out of that. Separate those. I'd rather not infect this tree too fast. Actually, personally, I'd rather it not infect this tree at all right now. I'm going to use this tree to get some more saplings to then turn into dirt. I wonder if vein mining works on these. I don't want to find out the hard way by fucking something up. I know that whole thing only got 2 saplings? Well, this whole tree is almost done turning the whole thing into string. A piece of string. No string. A piece of string. Why am I not getting any string or anything from these? I got 4 pieces of string from I don't know how many blocks. Right, because I didn't get a whole lot of saplings from that. I only got a few saplings from that. I'm not going to turn any of them into dirt. I'm just gonna put a new one down. Rain! Yay! Nothing matters. I should make a chest so that I could start putting stuff in there, like these extra books. Things I don't need right now. Wow, the rain is really loud. Yeah, I don't understand why I'm not getting a whole lot of string from this. I know it's raining without any clouds. Awesome. I did get another silkworm. Not that that helps me right now. Alright.